when the soul of Nintendo dies, I think they'll talk about new IPs. And yeah, that's because when Nintendo was created, when Nintendo started getting out, Nintendo needed to create new IPs. Nintendo didn't have any established IPs in the 90s and 80s. They had Mario, obviously, but they didn't have. But Nintendo needs more than just Mario. So Nintendo created other IPs that are not just, Nintendo IPs. Like, for example, Pikmin, Animal Crossing, all of these IPs, especially a lot of these earlier IPs, like Animal Crossing, Pikmin, of course, the Mario franchise, Fire Emblem, Kirby. A lot of these IPs are from the 90s. Pokemon, Donkey Kong Country, obviously, Star Fox, Zelda. And there are some successful IPs from the 2000s, like Splatoon, obviously. The Twiteds, like Splatoons, and OBS, obviously. But Nintendo doesn't need to really make many new IPs. And Splatoon has been very, very successful as a new IP. And of course, all the Wii and Nintendo Sports series as well. And the thing is, Nintendo doesn't need to make a lot of new IPs anymore. That's just a fact. Okay, Nintendo doesn't need to make a lot of new IPs because they already created them. There isn't stripping away Soul or getting rid of Soul. It's just Nintendo just, hey, we already have a lot of our creative IPs were created in the 80s and 90s. Why not use the characters and IPs that people want to see, like Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, Pokemon, and Animal Crossing and Pikmin, and now Splatoon. And yeah, I do think Nintendo should make new IPs, obviously, but Nintendo has a lot of huge IPs already. Yes, Splatoon was probably the most successful IP since the 2000s, since Animal Crossing, which also ballooned into huge IP. And I think what Nintendo should do is bring back lesser unknown IPs like F-Zero, Kid Icarus, Punch-Out, Okay, Punch-Out may be a stretch, but Wave Race, Star Fox, like, Nintendo has a lot of IPs that they're sitting on. Okay, and that's not including the IPs that are lesser known, like Custom Robo, which I think is excluded. Oh, here's RSC Custom Robo. I'm stupid. Okay, Golden Sun, Custom Robo, Starfy. Okay, I remember playing Starfy as a kid as well because my parents thought it was a Kirby game, thought Kirby was going to be in it. I still like the game, obviously, but Nintendo should bring back Starfy, for example, Golden Sun, Custom Robo. These are IPs that could be very successful. Custom Robo, a lot of people like robot games, like robots like Transformers, bring back Custom Robo. Starfy, obviously, also could be brought back. Golden Sun and Mother, they're iffy because they're RPGs, but Golden Sun could be easily turned to Nintendo's Final Fantasy. Okay? And also, let's talk about the 2010s IPs. You have WarioWare, which is continued to this day. Chibi Robo could, of course, obviously be brought back as well. Edward's also was brought back. No one played it. Falsifier as well. It's kind of a ripoff of Pokemon. And of course, ARMS could get a new game. But again, Nintendo has so many IPs. Okay? So many franchises, and, as well. Yeah, and of course, let's talk about the one-off games as well. But no, Nintendo's soul did not die. So Nintendo doesn't make a lot of new IPs anymore. Because guess what? A lot of the IPs already out-exist. It's very hard to recreate Mario and Zelda and Pokemon and Animal Crossing and Pikmin. Okay, and Kirby. And yeah, we're going to get new IPs during the Switch 2 era. But it'll be very hard to replicate Splatoon's success again. Okay? And I do hope Nintendo continues making new IPs, obviously, as well. But Nintendo has a lot of IPs. A lot. Goodbye. Oh yeah, we forgot about Xenoblade. Oops, sorry. Xenoblade is also a big IP. I completely forgot Nintendo had Xenoblade stuff. Technically, you can make Bayonetta an honorary Nintendo IP at this point. But Bayonetta is still owned by Sega. So yeah, goodbye. Also, we forgot about Astral Chain. Yeah, Astral Chain. I think that was like the last true Nintendo new IP, but that wasn't made by Nintendo. It was made by a different studio. That's owned by Nintendo now. So, goodbye.